bluegill, but we're just gonna fish live. I'm gonna try to catch a few more bluegill. My intent was to go a little bit further down the creek so it wouldn't be so close to the bridge over here. But you know what, it'll be all right. Make sure y'all can see the rod and everything. Okay, I think that's pretty good. And I know y'all can't see it, but over here we got a lot of logs and everything. Like, here, let me just spin y'all around right quick. That's what we got right over there. Just a bunch of mess and a lot of bluegill, a lot of everything else over there too. So I didn't think that I would come down here and catch one like immediately. So I did bring like these little gulp crappie thingies, and I had intentions to use these to catch all the bait because it's like magic most of the time. But you know what, rooster tails are magic too. But hello Gus, I'm doing great. I'm just gonna be casting over here, just to the right of us over here, and at the spot where I caught the bluegill a second ago. That bluegill is messing with that line. I'm only gonna pick it up when the rod starts to bend about halfway over because it's gonna take a big fish to eat it all. I think that's the bluegill still, because it did fight pretty good. I hooked it straight through the tail. I caught him on a rooster tail, and he pretty much like he got every little barb in his mouth, and he don't really have many lips anymore. So I just hooked him through the tail. But so far, Gus, you're the only one here. I need to start bringing me a chair too. Yeah, but originally I was going to let me see if I can turn y'all. I was going to go over there by the bluffs and the rocks by that little boat over there. That's where I was gonna cast. But what is up, Mr. Universe? As I'm looking at my phone, I get the rooster tail caught in the net. Dude, I hate this net. This net is a piece of garbage. It came with my $20 cast net. That tells you how bad it was. I used that cast net for about a week before it tore up because it was so cheap. I don't guess I'm really going for bass with the way I'm fishing right now. And like I said a minute ago, that's going to move because there is a live bluegill on it. But maybe a truck won't go by, sing really loud music, and I'll get copyright, and I hope it won't happen. But if it does, I guess that's just part of it, since we're fishing this close to a bridge. There's a lot of turtles in here too right now, so I guess we could very easily hook on one of them. I saw a big snapper a minute ago. So, like it wasn't no little one. I'm not sure how long we're gonna be at this spot because I do want to go down there a little ways. There goes the tractor. It is a little bit deeper here than it is over there, so we might just stick right here. Oh, there's a big old hornet. We might not be staying here. Dude, that thing's huge. Y'all might make me cry for the first time if I get stung by that. I think the gar are still here. Like there's still quite a few of those, so that could make it difficult for us to catch anything. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start moving stuff down that way. Something will probably get on the line and I'll break my neck coming back. But what's up, Laureen? But I'm gonna bring this stuff down that way and back in just a second. Yeah, I didn't know I was gonna catch the bait that fast. But you know, the faster you catch bait, the longer you fish for bigger fish. So. I couldn't really go live too much in the summer because my phone kept overheating because it was so hot. But I definitely would have done more. I don't know. I just know you, I guess. Okay, I'm back now. But got 6 people in the chat so far. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna pack up and move down the creek a little ways. I think I'm gonna reel our bluegill in. He still feels pretty big. Gotta tighten up that drag. I don't know what the last thing I was fishing for was. Oh, he caught on a stick. Okay. I think that's not a stick. That's a big old thorn vine. Goodness. Yeah, that's our bluegill though. You can see he's a decent sized bluegill. Yeah. I'll head back. Head on down that way. You're the most important person? Okay. I'm fishing. Thanks. I'm glad you liked the video. Oh, you won't be getting that water then. I definitely won't drink it, but I ain't getting in it either. Hopefully we can catch us a big old catfish though. Off this little thing here. Okay. Yeah, Josh always gives the words of wisdom. Need to reel this in a little bit more. I might fall over. You couldn't hold it. Well, you got to do what you got to do, Josh. That's some good advice right there. From Josh Drummond SWQ, that's some good advice right there. That's about as good of advice as you'll get. I'm gonna go ahead and cast this out, and I'll get y'all set back up. Dude, I think he just come off. No, he didn't come off. I cast it, and apparently there was another fish right where he was at. So, okay, that looks like a pretty good view. I think I'm gonna put this one out, and set up my little crappie rod up for bluegill. I'm gonna put like little not fish bites, but what are they called? They're little gulp baits. And things are really good for catching bluegill and brim and small stuff like that. I think I caught a bass off of it, so I think that's gonna be set up right down here. Should I tighten up? Nah, I'll just leave the line the way it is. The water is really low, so maybe we can catch us something. Yeah, this is out in the middle is the deep as it gets up here, and it's really not that deep. It probably gets like 10-ish feet deeper. That's probably the deepest spot out here really right now, but there are still big fish in here. This is when people catch the biggest bass, is they'll go up the creek that way, just about a mile, maybe a mile and a half up the creek, and catch the bass of their life. So. Yeah, this is what I like to use for brim. These are just the pink ones, because I saw a guy on YouTube named Kendall Gray. Been watching him for years. He's really good, and he goes to Walmart and gets these about every other video, and he'll just go catch a bunch of bluegill and little stuff like that. He's in Kentucky, and Kentucky fish are kind of weird because they have like minnows and like bass and all kind of bluegill in their ditches. So, and we don't have that down here. Hello, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but hi. Will you subscribe now? Since I said it, or is that good enough? whenever the water was up, there's gar bigger than me down here, so hopefully all of them are gone right now. If y'all know what a pompano rig is, that's kind of like what I do for this little bluegill, except the hooks I use are like as small as I've ever bought. They're like the size of your fingertip. What was that? Oh, there's a fish jumped over there. But like they're super tiny. That's how tiny they are right there, and they're really good at catching bluegill. And bluegill equals bait, and bait equals big fish. Appreciate it. I'm gonna try to pronounce one of the names. Miyako or Maiko. I don't know. That's what I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you Maiko. I'm just rigging up my other rod right here right now. Have one of the two hooks I like to do it with on. Yeah, right there. It's really hard to tie crappie line because it'll break really easily. But could you learn Hassan? Is that supposed to mean call me? I don't know. Call me Laren Hassan? I don't know, because that's what your name is. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I don't understand a lot of you commenters. The frog's out already. Yeah, this line isn't wanting to cooperate very well. Almost done. I'm about to be done with this little rig, and I'll show y'all exactly what I do with it. Okay, so here's my little rig. How I like to fish, but kind of good view. Good. Okay, I don't know what that means, but this is what I like to do. I got me a little bobber up here and then two little hooks, like really small hooks. Probably gonna cut a little bit more slack off of that because it's kind of visible. And then I put these little gulp thingies on there. These are pink. I like these. I haven't used any other color yet because I bought these and haven't used them too much since I come down here in the freezing cold last year and caught about 25 bluegill on them in about an hour. So and I haven't fished with them in a while, and they're kind of stuck together. They do come off easy, but they give you like 200 of them. So. Now I think this is all set up. What's up, Diomedes? So you can see my little pink dots on there. I'm gonna cast that over here a little ways. And when we see that bobber start bouncing up and down is when there's a little fish. There we go. A lot of time it takes about 2 seconds, and sometimes it can take 2 hours, depending on where they're at, everything. If they want it bad enough, they get to know about it good enough. So. Is there a different view that you would rather have? Actually, Josh has been there since the beginning. Scroll all the way up there. He was giving some words of wisdom. He's probably been there since about 10 subscribers. You found me about when everybody else started finding me, because I think you subscribed me to the day I gained about 100. If you scroll up and you see Josh in the chat, Josh is he's been there a long time. He'll make an appearance here and there and give some words of wisdom. He's got some good ones. I'll trip and fall on that if I don't pick that up. I haven't seen the bluegill move much. I'll reel it up a little bit. He feels like he's still in there, but he feels like he might be dead. I think there's still a little gar jumping around. I just need you to come up. I can see you. I'm not sure, but he might be caught in something. He kind of looks dead. We're gonna give him a good cast out there. Try to get him over there by the rock. I don't know what that was, but slapped that pretty good. Been in my pole. Oh, that'll be pretty good right there. Hopefully we can catch us a decent little catfish off of it. I'm getting bit by mosquitoes really bad too, so we might not be down here a crazy long time. We lost one pink dot. I normally like to use really small of the floaters. I normally like to use really small ones, but I couldn't find one, so I just put on the normal size. Be alright size. Oh, there's a little gar everywhere though. I'm thinking we might need to move these further down that way. I'm gonna go look over here right quick and make sure it's not too muddy to walk on. I need to get the charger out. I'm ready to go. Alright. I'm gonna go down here. I'll be right back. It'll be like 10 seconds. like the bluegill has swam a good little ways. I'm gonna go ahead and bring the camera over here this way. Grab a few more things. I just dropped my worms. Cool. But we need more comments. Comments make this fun. I guess we're just gonna come right out here. So I'd rather sit on a patch of grass than a patch of mud. I'll be right back. Get y'all. Oh man, I lost my pink dot. So we'll just set this one. I'll see it. We'll put this one right here. Nothing's on it. I don't know if anything in here is big enough to eat that right now. Because I haven't seen a big fish yet. I've heard some big fish. I haven't seen the big fish, is the thing. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and just throw this one out. I don't think it matters too much where it's at. Bluegill are everywhere. Maybe we can catch some minnows, that would be nice too. put this one right here. That's about the deepest spot, I guess, right here. The stick I put on the ground. Bye. I guess we'll see you later, Micah, or whatever I called you earlier. Thank you for subscribing. Really appreciate it. So we probably need to make a poll. Let's see. Maybe make the original poll. Do you like fishing? Here we go. Who likes fishing? I know I like fishing. They come off super easy. Two votes. Alright. There was like 19 of y'all in them, so we should have, you know, more than two. Like the beavers again coming down here. Guess I'll just sit down now for a little bit. Got a mosquito on my screen. There's a lot of mosquitoes down here right now. We need y'all to, I need y'all to give me some comments so I can have something to talk about and kind of keep your attention a little bit. Oh, there's a alligator gar out there. I don't know if y'all can see it. It'd be like right in front of the little rod. It looks to be about 2 foot long or so. Maybe a little bit longer than that. I had a bow. Get rid of the bow. Let's get the shotgun. We could get him with a shotgun. Don't know how well y'all can see that, but it looks to be about this big. So they're a cool fish. They're just a nuisance to all other fish. That's why we're not catching anything else. Started moving. I guess something spooked him. There are a lot of those down here. There should be some catfish. If I had some worms, would have probably caught a catfish by now. Y'all been watching college football today? And if you have, who's your favorite team? I feel like we got some college football fans in the stream. I know the other day somebody told me they went and watched the Duke and North Carolina State game. Oh, double kill right there. Got two of those stupid mosquitoes at once there. Hate mosquitoes. If there was an animal or a bug that I could choose to go extinct forever, it'd be the mosquitoes. Some people would be like, I wish snakes would go extinct, or I wish spiders would go. No, I hate mosquitoes. Like, I don't really care about anything else. I mean, snakes and spiders don't really bother me. I mean, snakes don't really bother me at all. But like spiders, I mean, if they're crawling on me, I don't like them crawling on me. But yeah, I don't really care for anything else. Yeah, there's another gar out there. That might be a needle nose there. So I think we have needle nose, alligator gar, and spotted gar in here. Well, I caught a small bluegill before we started, and it's on this rod as bait right now. And then that little rod just out trying to catch another bluegill. I normally don't like moving like we have on this one, but I think we might move one more time in like 10 minutes maybe, back to where we started, since there is more fish up there. And there's a bunch of gar down here right now. So yes, the bluegill is on the line, or the green line here, the one on the right, or my right. I don't know if it's my right. It might be y'all's left. I really don't know. But the big rod, that's the one that has it on it. Yeah, the mosquitoes are worse here than they are down there. but the water has dropped a lot. So most of the time it's up to that rock over there. Not the highest one, but the one where it like stays the same all the way down. That's where the water normally goes to. And right now it's 7 feet below that. So. What's up, Sethy boy? How are you today? Guess that was another gar. Is that you playing baseball? That's your profile picture? That's what it is. It's pretty cool. Baseball's a cool sport. Yes, I put it on a hook and sent it out there for, I guess, for catfish bait. Really, anything that eats it. But I guess school's going pretty good. Staying busy. That's why we can't do this every day. Or else I probably would do it every day. Like if there was no school, we'd probably have about 2,000 subscribers by now because I could go live every day. I guess that was a gar I wasn't looking, but he was up close to the bank. But yeah, I guess school's going pretty good. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and start moving things down the creek a little ways. I'll just leave it out there for now. I'll let y'all still have something to watch. Good grief, what is that? I wasn't looking. That's a pretty big fish though, it looks like. I wasn't gonna go today. Well, I was gonna go earlier and go live, but I stepped outside and it was like 92 degrees outside. So I decided to not go fishing because it was hot. I'd probably caught less then than I have today. This one and take this over there. Yeah, there you start going. Jumping back there. We just go everywhere. They're just a nuisance. Yeah, I got mosquitoes all over me. It's not gonna last long. We don't catch a fish, but let's see. I don't know how long the stream's been going, but we might give the fish 20 more minutes to bite. We've been going 45 minutes, and we'll give it till 65 or 70 minutes. Yep, that is a fantasy. Hot dog harv. I've never heard of hot dog harv. He's probably dead by now, but we'll still make okay bait. I don't think it'll be as good as it was, but. Oh, is he a fisherman? Just careful. Oh. Okay. So does he just make hot dogs? That's what I'm wondering. Oh, I guess so, Mark. I guess you do like hot dogs. Oh, fell. Oh, we do. It's hard to keep your balance here on the bank like that. Out back to our other rod here. That's what we reeled in earlier. The bluegill had wrapped itself around. Get y'all up here. Can y'all see that one? Yeah, y'all can see that one. I'll put the other one right in front of it. Oh, got two new coming. Oh, get three new. With mustard. I'm not a mustard person. I hate mustard. Oh. Afraid if I cook hot dogs, it's not gonna be with mustard. All right. Some fishing. Oh, that's awesome, Mark. Hot dogs are a good bait. You can catch anything on hot dogs. Especially if you get Kool-Aid mix and garlic. And cut the hot dogs up, put them in a bag full of, I use grape Kool-Aid and garlic. Let that sit overnight and makes you a nasty bait. Yeah, that's right, Mark. Nobody is perfect. And that's why Jesus came and died for us, because we're not perfect. But hopefully we can catch one more fish before the day's over. I don't care what it is. If it's a bluegill, if it's a bass, it don't matter to me. I might just go ahead and put the rooster tail back on in a second and try to cast out that way some. Because that is what I caught bluegill on. I'm gonna give the pink dots one more chance. We just lost the pink dots. it out. If it don't catch one, I guess we'll just go back to Rooster Tail. What is y'all's favorite fish to catch? Bunch of wipers. Bass is your favorite? Bass are fun. They're definitely up there for me too. Oh, I know what you mean. We have a lot of those down here. There's some big ones that come down here. Are you talking about the kind that get to be like 30 pounds? Because we do have some of them down here. They're not up here right now because the water's so low and it's not running. They like the running water. But yeah, they're cool. They're fun to fight too. Okay, it's time to go to Rooster Tail. Whenever I was moving all the stuff back over here, there was a gar swimming through here, about where the line meets the water. That's probably why we haven't caught anything. I still see a pink dot on it. I think we're gonna move down even further for the last time, and yeah, I believe that'll be the last spot we go. It's gonna be right up under the bridge. I think I'm done crappie fishing, or using the crappie rod. think we got everything we need to. What's up, Abe? How are you today? Don't been needing any of that anymore. So just set up right here, I guess. Is that a good view? Yeah, good enough view. I might even lower y'all some. I think the last time I fished down here, I actually fished with hogs. And something pulled the rod and pulled the rod holder down and broke my line in half. I mean, I guess it was a gar. I don't know. I don't even know if gar would eat hot dogs. I talked to somebody I know that was on the fishing team, and they're like, yeah, gar will eat anything. So that's probably what it was. Well, I can see who my top fans are. Is that right? Top fans are number 1, Mark. Let me see who this is. I can't see. Oh, they're all tied. Oh, there's a bunch of y'all tied for number 1. There's like 4 of y'all. Good job, Mark, on being number 1. We're gonna go about 3 more minutes till we hit the 70-minute marker, and we'll call it a day if we don't have a single bite. I think I will recast though for that this last little bit. Now it looks like there's something on there because he's weird. Oh, don't guess we're gonna be out here anymore because I just threw him off the hook. That's all right though. Oh well. You know what? I'm gonna throw a wacky rig out just for a minute and see if I can catch anything. I do have a circle hook on this, and I don't know if fishing the wacky rig and the circle hook are good. You know what? I caught a few things on it, so I guess it works for me. I do not use braided line. I've never used it. I'm willing to try it. I just don't have a rod. Well, I have enough fishing line to where I don't need to go buy more right now. But I might buy some braided. Stupid mosquito. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I'm about to cry. There's so many mosquitoes. Okay, 2 more casts, and we're going to the house. So I'm tired of this. Thought I had a bite there, but apparently it was just the bottom. So we got 8 likes. Come on, let's get that to 10. Like 10, just 10 before we go. There's the bottom again. There we go. Come up. Alright, last cast, and this is it. And we go into the house. Don't look like we're gonna catch anything, sadly. I don't know, I guess all the fish are watching football too, along with everybody else. Alright, time to go to the house. Sadly, we couldn't catch anything on video. Did catch one before it all started, but oh well. Well, thank you, Mark. Let's see. Oh, Abe, did you come back? Hello, Abe. I'm glad you came back. Got all the stuff. It's time to. Okay, there we go. But anyway, we're gonna end the stream right there. Appreciate all you who watched, subscribed, and liked. But I guess we'll see you next time.